Hey, welcome back to the channel, What a Being Spiritual Life Coaching. I am Tiffany. I'm going to pull some cards on our Sagittarius in the area of love. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please take the time to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you'll know when I upload new videos. And if you are an existing subscriber, welcome back to What a Being Spiritual Life Coaching. Please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Leave your email address. That way you can be added to the newsletter for What a Being Spiritual Life Coaching. And you can find out about the discounts that's offered every month. So let's get with it. I've already opened the portal. I already do that off camera. So let's get with this. Remember, if you leave a comment, you'll be added to the drawing to get something special from What a Being Spiritual Life Coaching and first of the year. So let's get with this. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, these are general messages. So if it doesn't resonate, I do apologize. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. This is not a personal reading, so keep that in mind. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on with our Sagittarius in love? You could be with someone, separation. We just want to know what the general messages are for Sagittarius in love. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is happening for our Sagittarius? Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's see. Sagittarius. What is happening with our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Ooh, Two of Cups. Oh, Sagittarius, you got somebody on your mind you've been thinking about, someone you want to be with. Someone, it's like, I feel like, yeah, someone you want to be with, someone that you create with. Look at that, Two of Cups. Two of Cups along with the Magician. Now, if you have somebody that you're with and you are creating with them, that is great. Just remember, you guys got to balance each other off, balance each other out. So together, you guys should be equal. Not he equals, not that the man is equal to the woman and woman's equal to a man. No, together, the sum of you together should be equal. Okay, you guys should add value to each other. That's number one. Okay. Number one, you should be adding value to each other. So if you've got somebody that you can create with, and this is perfect. I mean, if you got someone you could create with, make sure you guys are balancing each other. You're complimenting each other, adding value to each other. Okay. And you know what? There's some old ways, Sagittarius, you may have to get rid of some old ways. You may be in separation right now because of the way that you're being, maybe some things that you have to transformation, some things that you need to end. You see, she's looking at him and she's getting ready to walk away. So if that's the case, if you've got somebody getting ready to walk away, look back to what you're doing. Look back. Are you making moves without asking your other counterpart? Remember, you guys are supposed to add value to each other. One isn't better than the other. One isn't greater than the other. But when you come together, you are forced to be reckoned with. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. And you know what? I was always taught that men are the providers. Women are the protectors. So when the man gives you his seed, you receive it and you protect and you bring that seed to fruition, okay? You're protecting. He's providing. You got to know your roles. You got to know your roles. And remember, when you come together, when the provider comes together with the protector, then things are balanced out. Things are balanced out. So what else do we have for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? King of Arrows. Oh, Sagittarius, are you in your head about things? Are you still stuck on relationships are supposed to run certain ways? Because if you got outside influences, it's not going to work out for you. Okay? You've got to be sure of what you're doing. You shouldn't be looking on the outside of your relationship for insight unless you're going to couples therapy. That's something different. But if you're outside, if you're asking everybody about your significant other or what you should do, remember people have their own opinions. People have their own opinions. I apologize. I have to pause it, and I don't even know where I left off. But I'm gonna go back to the King of Arrows. So if you are going outside of yourself, outside of your relationship, to ask for advice other than a therapist, that you're not gonna get what you're looking for. Okay. Yep. See, too many people with their hands in the pot. Too many people. Uh, Three of staffs. Too many people got their opinions. Okay. It should just be you two. It should just be you two, the two of you. Unless you're in a poly relationship, then that's something different. But I'm speaking about couples, okay? One and two couples. So what else do we have for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? You know what, I'm hearing this, and I don't know who this is for. But if you're feeling like your position as a woman is being diminished, or your position as a man is being diminished, check yourself. Check yourself. Because for some reason, you're not feeling like you're much of a man in this relationship or much of a woman in this relationship. It's probably something you're putting out there. So check yourself on that, Sagittarius. What is it? What is it that you're putting out there? What is it that you're not liking? In a sense, see? It's like, Sagittarius, you want to have control over everything, but you don't even have control over yourself. You got to have control over yourself. Um, and you got to be more trusting. Be more trusting. Not everybody's trying to bring you down. And if you're in a relationship with someone that you think is trying to bring you down, then you need to reevaluate, why are you in this relationship? Why are you there? Because that's not adding value to you, Sagittarius. It's not adding value to you. So in the long run, when you're looking for love, you got to make sure you love yourself. Okay? And in your entirety. Love your mistakes. Love everything about yourself. When you sit there and you blame others for your miscomings, for your mishaps, that's your issue. And you're never going to be happy if you keep passing the blame to other people. If you make moves and you're in a relationship and you're making moves without discussing it with your partner, what kind of relationship do you have? That means you can't trust your own partner. You should be able to trust your partner. Your partner should be able to lead you as you should be able to lead them. But see, we get stuck on, oh, the man has to lead and the woman has to be submissive. I want my man to lead, and I want to be able to lead as well. I want him to submit to me as I submit to him. Because that's equality. Okay? One's not better than the other. My strengths in the relationship is going to complement his strengths in the relationship, and vice versa. And so that's what you have to think about, Sagittarius. Okay? I got a card that flew off here. Yeah, Princess of Coins, yes. In order to have the stability that you're looking for, you have to start with yourself. That Princess of Coins, letting you know, you have to start with yourself. You don't want to bring people into your chaotic world, okay? If you do not have things in place for yourself, how can you bring someone else in? So y'all can struggle together? Make things right for yourself. Be in alignment with what you want, what you truly desire, and that is what you shall get. What I'm seeing here is like, you want that love. You've been wanting that love and that person that you can create with. But there's some changes that Sagittarius has to do on their own. But no, it seems like Sagittarius right now, especially with this King of Arrows, they can't do anything wrong in their own eyes. And remember, nobody's perfect, okay? You may be running off your significant other just as they may be running you off. What else do we have for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yeah, look at that King of Cups. You have to turn inside and, first of all, get control of your emotions. Emotions are feelings in motion. And if you're flying off the handle, oh, you don't like this and you don't like that because of the way you're feeling, you need to get in touch with your emotions. That's probably one of the transformations you need to make. It's probably why you're running people off, because you don't have control of your emotions. You you listen to react, and everybody's not against you. And just because your significant other is not making the moves that you desire them to make, maybe it's because you need to sit back and figure out what moves you need to make for the relationship. It's not always the other person, sometimes it's us. Think about that, Sagittarius. You don't want to sit there and say it's always them if you're having the same situation in different relationships. Where's the common denominator? Remember that. And I see you've got somebody that really wants to be with you and wants to create with you, but it's like the way you are, your cutthroatness, the way you think with this King of Arrows, the way you are, Sagittarius, it's like this person really don't know if they really want to be there. If they really want to stay around. Because woe is me, everything is always someone else's fault. Sagittarius never does anything wrong. Sagittarius is always the victim and never the victor. You're always looking to be saved, but who are you trying to save? First, you need to save yourself. You're looking outside of yourself for saving. You're looking to this relationship to save you when you should be able to be in a position to save yourself. And then you can bring someone in. Okay? Because who wants to be in a situation where you both are struggling? And I know it happens, but I'm not about to go into a situation where we're both struggling. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to have to get myself in a position where if I do want to get in a relationship, hopefully that person's in a position that when we come together, we become even greater. Not one struggle come with one struggle and create a bigger struggle. If you want somebody that has their own place, their own car, and a nice paying job, guess what Sagittarius needs to come with? Same thing. So what else do we have for our Sagittarius? Too many. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else do we have? And I'm seeing like Sagittarius, I feel like you'd be a great partner. But whatever's going through, and I don't know who this is for, but whatever you're going through, that your dark night of the soul is what I'm hearing. It's like you want others to be miserable with you. You should want them to be great. You should be adding your value to their value, not your struggle to their struggle. Okay? What else do we have for our Saggies? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for love. Ooh, look at that. Sagittarius, Ace of Staffs. Look, that's about fast action, okay? And I'm feeling like, you know what? I feel like somebody misses you, first of all. And they want you to come to them, but they don't want you to come to them with the same struggle that you had before. Even the same mindset. They want you to evolve, okay? They want you to evolve. Oh, yep, 10 of coins. What did I say? They want you to evolve. They know things will be better with having you by their side, but you have to make those mental changes as well. It's like I said, you're still you're still dealing with your emotions very immaturely. Okay? Flying off the handle. Everything is everybody else's fault. But when do you take accountability for your own actions? And I feel like this is part of the issue with this soulmate that you have, with this twin flame that you have, this two of cups, this person that is in love with you. You're Merlin and Vivian, they created magic together, if you know the story. So, I feel like this person is waiting for you to get it together, but they don't want to continue to take that mental abuse that you're putting out because you're miserable. You're miserable. And it happens, I understand, but you can't blame others for your issues. Look at that love. The love is all here, and you're looking for it, but you got to love yourself. Isis and Osiris, mighty love couples, okay? Merlin and Vivian, these are mighty love couples here. And that's there. This person is missing you. This person wants you back, but they don't want you back in the same chaotic mindset that you have. And the same thing with them. They need to check their mindset. They need to change their mindset. They need to transform as well so that you guys can come together. Like I said, if you think of submitting to each other, complimenting each other, balancing each other, instead of I am man, hear me roar, huh, and I am woman, you better do what I say. Come together, lead each other, submit to each other, and I, I'm trying to tell you, the magic will happen. The magic will happen. What else do we have? Look, 5 of arrows. If this is for female Sagittarius or even males, it's just the energy. You can't control others, okay? If they want to leave, let them leave. You see that? They want to go, let them go. But you can't be in your mind that you ran them off. People leave for their own sanity. You can't control why someone should stay or why they should leave, okay? Only about yourself. That's it. So if someone else needs to leave to better themselves, by all means. Don't think that it's all you and that's the reason. It could be, but more than likely it's them. They're bettering themselves, they're trying to do something for themselves, and you might be holding them back, or vice versa. So if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with a Sagittarius, and that Sagittarius is fleeing, let that Sagittarius go. Let them do what they need to do. It's not your job to keep hold of people, okay? To keep them trapped, to keep them under your wings. That's not your job. Your job is to be the best person that you can be, okay? What else do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love? You look at that. We got the Ace of Arrows. So I don't know if you'll hear this message and have that aha moment. This is what I need to do for me. But mental clarity is on its way to you. Sit back and meditate. Clear your mind. And things are going to get better for you. Zeus is a very strong God, okay? The stability that you're looking for in I hear the creation of financial stability, generational wealth. Generational wealth. You're capable of doing this. You can do it either by yourself or you can do it with your counterpart, with your partner. However, you have to have the mindset that you can do it. And get rich quick schemes are not going to work for you. You have to remember, perfection takes time. Rome wasn't built in one day. So a relationship is a constant, you have to constantly work with it, okay? Because people are evolving, people are changing, their mindset's changing. So you have to continue to work with your relationship. There's going to be situations, there's ups and downs, just like life. There's ups and downs. It's just like life. Like I said, it's not your job to try to control somebody. with that 5 of Arrows. It's not your job to try to control someone, just yourself. Okay? A lot of people are in a mindset that, like I said, if we're in a relationship, you got to do what I say. You got to do this. You got to do that. You guys should be coming together and on a equal playing field, okay? And together, you guys should equal greater, not apart. One is not greater than the other is not greater than this one. But when you're together, you're a force to be reckoned with. And that's the goal, okay? Instead of I am man, hear me roar, I am woman, hear me roar. Come together and create. Because it takes it takes feminine and male energy in order to create. Create whatever. I'm not even talking about kids. I'm talking about creating a lifestyle that you want, creating generational wealth. Instead of coming together over trauma bonds. So let's get an oracle card for our Sagittarius. Let's see what the oracle has to say. Let's see. Okay. Spirit guides, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Ancestors, Guardian Angels, Archangel Michael. What is the most important oracle message for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you so much, Spirit. What's the most important oracle messages for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you. Most important oracle messages for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So much. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the most important oracle message for our Saggies? Ooh. Okay. Now we got 2 of them coming out for you, Saggies, and you probably need them. So we'll see. Alliance. Alliance. Okay. People aren't against you, okay? People are not always against you. You have a mindset to think that people are against you. Why do you think that, Sagittarius? It's like maybe you and your significant other may have maybe you didn't get, maybe you got into an argument or something, but that doesn't mean they're against you, okay? The second card we got is consistency. Consistency. What is the consistency that you're showing, Sagittarius? Why are you going through so much negativity in your relationship? What is the consistency that you're showing? What's the consistency your partner's showing? Something has to change. Maybe you need to speak to your partner with this alliance card. Speak to your partner. And instead of sweeping things under the rug or hiding things, you see the owl? Owl is about wise, being wise. Bunny is about creations, okay? Creating wise unions, spiritual unions. Maybe you and your partner need to start meditating together or praying together, something like that. But show consistency. The consistency is key. You can either show consistency that you're not going to be there and you're not going to show up as the person that they need, or you can show consistency that you are going to be there and you are going to show up as the person they need. But remember that it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you and how you show up. If you're pushing people away, it's because you're consistently doing the same thing over and over again. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I'm going to leave it here for our Saggies. Remember, if you'd like a personal reading, I am available. All my information is in the description box below. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or your sun, moon, or rising sign, or Venus, or anything like that, in the description box below will be a link to Cafe Astrology. Click on that. You would add the date of birth, your date of birth, the city and state you were born in, and the time you were born. And that'll give you all your good information. So remember, if this doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, and rising signs and see if one of the other readings might resonate for you. So until next time, I love you, Sagittarius. Stay safe. And like I said, if you would like a personal reading, all the information is down below. Thank you.